Hi, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a requested video for you. This video is a review on my Chanel key holder, an in-depth review. I've mentioned and shown this item a couple of times, and there have been a few questions about it, and so I just wanted to go into more detail for those of you who are considering buying this piece, which is one of my favorites and fast becoming something that I use every day. So this Chanel case came in this hard box here. I purchased it directly from the Chanel boutique, and it came in a little dust bag, which is new. My other Chanel small leather goods that I purchased came with a piece of felt, and this is like its own little dust bag. It's the same material on the outside as the Walk dust bag, if you're familiar, and the tag was attached to this. So here's the detail for the key holder. So you can pause the video and take that down. And it came with an authenticity card here and some peepers and care booklet. Oops, I guess. So to go over this piece, first of all, it is so cute, I think, with my Chanel jumbo flap bag, because it's kind of like a little mini jumbo flap with the CC here. It's just a CC little medallion. It doesn't actually turn, and it is the caviar quilted leather. So it has the little tab there, and then on the back there's a pocket back here, and it's lined, I don't know if I'll be able to show you, with fabric burgundy lining. So it's fabric in there. And then when you open up the pouch here, you can see there's, or maybe you can't see, but there is Chanel printed on this snap in here. Nothing over there. And this is the inside of the piece. It's the burgundy interior, which I love. There's this burgundy leather patch pocket type thing over here. There's 6 key rings, and I didn't take off all my keys, but I took off my car key to give you a little demonstration later. Behind the keys is the made in stamp. This was made in Italy. And then behind the flap, there's the little serial number, and the flap is leather, but the background is that kind of burgundy fabric color there. And as you can see, it's a little bit scratched from where the keys have worn over here. And yeah, so I have these 4 keys that, oh, there it goes, that I generally carry, and I've arranged them so that the teeth are facing mostly in. Let me kind of get them in order. One con to this piece that I've found is that I'm always twisting the keys into the right direction. So they can go, you see the teeth are facing outwards, and that's kind of annoying, but the more frustrating part is that this little hook here gets more bulky if it's not facing the correct direction. So even worse is that if this key were flipped the wrong way, you see now the teeth are facing out, which is not how I have it, but this becomes more bulky up here and it doesn't close properly. So I'm always being OCD rearranging my keys like this. So I have a really fat car key here. It's like super bulky. So, and it's kind of awkward, like this whole shape fitting onto one of these loops. And even, I don't know if okay, so here it is on the loop. You can see it's like sticking out, however, and it's not going to lie flat. It's not going to work. So I'll take that off. And then I also had this ring on like a jump ring, so it could lay down here. But the other problem with this key being up here, which I've explained before in my What's in My GST video, is that this will be too much bulk on the top side, and so it doesn't close in there. And so when I first got this, I was thinking like, oh, it won't work, like my car key's too big, maybe I have to get a separate key holder for my car key or use something different, which I was kind of sad because I thought this was so cute. But then after playing around for a little bit, I attached this bead ring, and this is just one of like those cheapy chains. I think you can get them pretty much anywhere. You can get them on Amazon. You probably have a spare one hanging around your house like I did. And I cut mine to size, and so this is kind of what I did. When I hook this onto one hook here. We'll flip it the right way. The key hangs all the way down, so if I'm driving in my car, I can just have my car key out and none of the other keys down, because that's something that does annoy me, is like if, you know, you have a bunch of keys out and they're not contained, like the whole point of this. Well, first of all, it's very cute, but it's also to protect the bag, and I think it's also to keep things organized. And so I feel like having this key out here helps keep things organized. But the other great thing about it, which I've demonstrated before, is that when I want to put this key away so it doesn't scrape my bag, I just fold it up, and it closes much more easily because it's like distributing, there's a word, the bulk of the keys, because there's this metal, you know, hook epicenter on one end, and then my key on the other end. And so while it does bulk out a little bit, in general, like the shape of the key holder, just like that, is perfect. A few other questions I got about this piece is the card slots and what it can hold. So if I'm just going out for a little errand or something, I can take 2 cards, like a driver's license and a credit card, and just pop them in the back there. I would probably max out at 2 or something like that. I wouldn't go beyond that. Excuse me, allergies. But that fits great. This is also really great if you have the like car parking lot slips. It's the perfect place to put it where you're going to keep track of it and remember to pay for it and that. I do not normally use this card slot, and I'll show you why. So I have a card that I'll stick in here, and this I definitely wouldn't put more than 1 card in. So it fits fine, and when my car key is out, it will fold and go in. It's pretty tight though, but you kind of see like it forces, the card becomes a forcing function to keep this flap perfectly straight, whereas if there's no flap normally, it kind of has like a natural curve to it here, and the card makes it go like perfectly flat. And so it is super not, you know, flexible to additional key mass. This is getting very technical. But when you put the card in, then you can kind of see like it's bending the card a little bit for one, but also like making this stay very straight. So it would not be able to bend up a little bit the way it does to get my key in there at all. And I also feel like it's a little bit straining on the card holder as opposed to these outside cards where if you look at it from the side, I guess, this part is perfectly straight, but then it kind of, this leather can curve and the card can just go straight, and it's not pulling or bulking on anything or, you know, distorting the piece at all. And so I like that. So I really love this piece. I would definitely recommend it. Before I bought this card case, I had a Louis Vuitton key pouch, key clay, just the normal one, the zip top one, and that one was really nice and very flexible. However, it was a lot smaller, I feel, than this one, so it got really tight and I kind of distorted my Louis Vuitton key holder. I'm just gonna, key pouch? I'm not sure. Whereas this, I feel like, is not distorted. I mean, this is just open a little bit, but it's not pulling or anything like that. So this is the black caviar with gold hardware. It also comes in black lambskin with silver hardware, which is very beautiful, but I feel like just with like the keys around and the way that, you know, this piece will be with me every day and kind of more roughed up, and it also matches my jumbo, which I love, I figured caviar was the way to go. So I hope that answers all of your questions about this great little piece and kind of helps anyone out there make a decision about it. I really like it. I mean, it's definitely, it's Chanel, it's super pricey for what it is, but I feel like the quality is really good on this, and all the little details like being able to put parking slips here and, you know, the burgundy lining and everything is great, and it can hold a lot of keys. And I came up with this little solution for those of us with like a giant crazy clicker on our car. So yeah, I would overall recommend this piece despite all its flaws, especially if you're gonna do something a little bit unique like this to get all your keys in. Anyway, I hope this video is helpful to you guys. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Like this video if you like reviews, and if there's any other reviews you want me to do on an item that you know I have, I'm happy to. Just let me know in the comments down below. And that's it. Have a great day, you guys. Bye!